Good morning, everyone. Uh, this class of mine is for class 5. It is chapter number 2, which is in regarding to the Stone Ages. Now, before coming into this main chapter, let us first go back to the previous chapter that we had studied. We had studied about the old ages or earlier times, earlier human beings. There we had discussed about the existence or the prevalence of the Stone Age. Now, in that chapter we had studied that the Stone Age was divided into various different parts. Number 1 was the Paleolithic Age, that is written here. The second one was the Mesolithic Age, and the third one was the Neolithic Age. And later on, one more age started, which was known as the Chalcolithic Age. Now, in this, coming back to this chapter, that is chapter number 2 that we are going to discuss now. This topic is about, this chapter is about the Stone Age. And here, we are going to study in details about what each and every age of the Stone Age period, what each and every stage tells us about. What were the developments, what were the significant changes that took place during each of these ages, and how one age brought about a help or an assistant for the development of the another age. So starting with, we'll first discuss about the Paleolithic Age here that I have written in the board. Now, Paleolithic Age was the age which was also known as the early Stone Age. Why? Because this was the time when people started developing themselves, and this is the particular time when stones were used as the main tools for day-to-day activities like hunting, gathering crops, cutting, then various other cutting and slashing of things, which because of which these stones were used. Now, in this age, it was simple tools which were used, made out of core tools like flakes and all. And slowly, as people started developing themselves, they brought about a lot of changes. Now, going in details, let us study about what were the important significant changes that took place during this Paleolithic Age. As it was, as I already told you, that it was regarded as the Old Stone Age. Why it is regarded as the Old Stone Age? Because this was the starting of the human development where people learned about using stones. Okay, and they started bringing about changes into their lives, in their practices, in day-to-day life. Now, first of all, in the Stone Age, the main important thing that was discovered during this age was the discovery of fire. The discovery of fire was the very important aspect. Why? Because this fire only has brought about a lot of other developments in our human life, and still today fire plays a very important role in our lives. Now, we can see here that how it was seen, that because in modern times we see that match boxes are there, lighters are there, which are used for generating fire. But earlier, how did they come to know about something called fire? Now, earlier people, there are 2-3 theories which states this. Number 1, it states about that due to the natural activities like thunder shower that might have taken place, because of which when it struck the earth, a fire got sparked, and that gave an idea to the people about the fire. Another importance was when people were making stone tools, they had to rub one stone to the another stone, so which also brought about heat and sparkling of fire. So that also gave an idea about, or their prevalence into their minds, that fire is one of the important aspects that can be generated. Or rubbing two solid things, due to the friction, high friction, what might have happened, that it started burning. The burning effect of a particular thing also gave them idea. So there are various different theories which states in history that fire was discovered. So discovery of fire during the Paleolithic Age was a very important thing that we should be knowing. Now here the settlement, now how people used to live. During this age, people had no idea about living. the style of living, a system, or place, a particular place of living. So they used to live in caves. small shallow or hollow kind of stone which they used most probably to hide themselves or to protect themselves. Food was natural things were used. They used to go in nature, whatever they found in nature, they used to eat and then keep themselves alive. This was a small brief details about what existed in the Paleolithic age. The second one is about the Mesolithic age. Now each and every ages are interdependent upon each other, because one stage brought about a development which was used by the other age, and that other age again brought about many changes into it again with inventions, discoveries and science, and gave it a new shape. In this Mesolithic age also we can find that people, behavior, structure of life, settlement, food, all this changed. How? Now the tools, coming back to the tools that were used earlier were the stone tools. Now these stone tools were later on developed into better tools which were known as the microliths. Tools are those tools which were developed from the earlier stage. Now during the Mesolithic age, it was considered that earlier tools which were made out of stones that were betterly developed in the Mesolithic age. They were more sharper, easier to handle. Now earlier tools were of this shape, which were larger, which was hard to handle, which was very difficult to carry from one place to another because of its heaviness most probably. But microliths were those kind of tools which were smaller, and it was much sharper, which can be used easily and which was more convenient for the people during the Mesolithic age. Now during this Mesolithic age, one more important development took place, that was the domestication of animal. Now domestication of animals means important animals were there like cow, goats, hens. They were kept at homes and their products were used for various different activities or their day-to-day life, or most probably giving to others or selling it to others. Now this activity also gave rise to a new system of occupation, which was a kind of business or trade kind of system. Now the next we are going to study is about the Neolithic age. Now in this Neolithic age, things were mostly better way developed compared to the Neolithic age. How it is? Now one by one, considering it, that the lifestyle or the living system. Now, earlier it was seen that the earlier people used to live in caves. They used to do paintings, stay inside the caves. But later on, they started having a settled life. They started gathering in one place, living in one place, and started settling down. And this settlement of people in one single group was known as village. Now this is when village system started. The next is about the agriculture. Now, as earlier seen in both the earlier ages, agriculture was simple. But as things developed during the Neolithic age, better kind of weapons, tools were developed, and this gave rise to more agricultural activities, and new products or new crops were grown, new activities were done, and on the other hand, people also started having extra time for themselves, which gave rise to other kind of occupations to take place. And they started making jewelers, they started making pots, and other kind of activities or other kind of occupations were also started. Now this particular Neolithic age is considered to be important because in this age only the discovery of wheel took place. Now discovery of wheel is very important, as we know that in today's time also it is very helpful, or it has given new dimension to the human development or human life. In everything that we use, in every aspect that we use in our life or product that we use in our life, there is an importance of wheels. Like the vehicles that are run on the roads, it has the existence of wheels. The machine part or motor parts that we use, that also has wheels on them. And the third, or most importantly, you can consider the locomotives such as trains, without wheels which was not possible. So wheels have played a very important role, but it got its development from the earlier age, that is during the prevalence of the Neolithic age, where wheels were developed. Now the question arises, how these wheels came into existence. It is written in history that earlier times people used to carry heavy loads on their own body soldiers or with their own strength, but it was very hard for them. So what they did is that they started dragging it, which was also a hard thing, because some of the animals or huntings were such large that it could not be dragged easily. So people started observing that why don't put some kind of balance or some kind of support to it which can be easily pulled. So they started putting log sledges or slippers on them. So with that help it was easier, but still it was not convenient. Slowly, with observations and more detailed studies by themselves, they thought why not put some kind of roundable or circular kind of thing which could help them to carry easily, because it was again getting blocked on the ways. So they started putting round cutting logs, big logs, round logs. That gave them idea to structure a round wheels and put them in an axle which could be easily rotatable. So when they started using those, they were able to carry goods from one place to another in a better way. And startingly humans used to pull them. Later on, when they saw more significant, when domestication of animals started, they started using animals like cows and horses to pull those things. And it was not only used for pulling goods, even human beings were transported from one place to another with those helps. So that is how this wheel has played a very important role in discoveries and development in human life in today's time. The next is about the Chalcolithic age. Now before talking about Chalcolithic age, let us all go through about these three important ages of development. Now, earlier, the first one, we studied about the Paleolithic age, where we studied that people were simple, normal, where they lived in caves, in small caves. They used stones. They did hunting, gathering. They used to live in trees, and they used to live there or spend their life in that basis. And during this time only the existence or the discovery of fire took place. The second one, we studied about the Mesolithic age, where still people used to live in caves or they used to hunt things. But slowly, as the time passed, they developed a sense of agriculture. The sense of agriculture is stated to be developed in their minds because of various factors. It was told that people might have earlier people during their time they might be eating some kind of fruits or vegetables which seeds or other particles of the fruit might have fallen down into the ground, and getting a suitable condition like rainfall, good fertility of the soil, and other sunshine and other conditions, a new plant started growing. Now this growth of the new plant gave them an idea of cultivating or doing agricultural activities, and this is how it is considered that agricultural activities started. Then we also study in this particular age that people started practicing domestication of animals, where animals were kept which were useful for them. Then coming to the third one, that is Neolithic age, which was also very important because a better kind of tools, a better kind of activities, or better kind of materials, things were used, where people started settling down in one single cluster or a group, which was later on called as village, or a civilized form of system started during the Neolithic age, where new kind of metals or small tools were discovered, and new activities were done, where people developed in a better way, and then the lifestyle or the structure of people developed a lot during the Neolithic age, and this is the time when the discovery of wheel took place. Coming to the last age, that was the most advanced age during that Stone Age, which was known as the Chalcolithic age. Now this Chalcolithic age is very important because the discovery of one important significant thing was done, that various different kind of metals were discovered. Now the first metal that was discovered was copper. Now copper was discovered during this time, and this copper were later on joined together with other alloys, making an alloy, and bronze was discovered. Now after bronze, there were more discoveries known as the iron. These all metals, the discovery of different kind of metals in different periods of the Chalcolithic age, gave a better advantage for the people to do agricultural activities, make weapons, tools in a better way and stronger. Now this was the time when people also started practicing trade relationship with the other community of people or the other group of people who were far away. People started exchanging goods and commodities among them in a system of trades, and they started to develop a sense of business or a trade relationship. And this is the time only it is told that various other important significant things were developed called as the porcelain. Porcelain material or clay was developed earlier in China by the Chinese people in the earlier times only. And this clay was used to make pots which were more stronger. Weapons were also stronger. Agricultural activities were also more, where people discovered various surplus of goods. Now, as I told, that occupation also changed. The structure of occupation also changed. People leaving agricultural activities, they also started participating in different occupations such as making of pots, jewelry, ornaments, making of colors, and etc. Now, how did it match with other activities? Or food were also important. So a system of exchange started, which is known as the barter system. Now, this barter system was important because people started exchanging goods for another goods. For example, a person who was already an agriculturalist, another person who had taken up the occupation of making pots, and he was master in making pots, and he used to do this particular activity as his routine work. Now, other person, like for example the agriculturist, if he has a surplus or the extra amount of food grain cultivated, where to keep it? On the same hand, the potter who is making pots, but to sustain his life he needs some food grain. Now, during that time money exchange was not there. There was no system of money or any system of currencies or all. So what the people started planning, or they started doing, is that they started exchanging the needful requirements of themselves with one another. Agricultural needed pots to store his surplus food products, and on the other hand, the potter needed food grains. So what he did is that he took food grains from the agriculturist and he provided him pots for the agriculturist to store his goods. So this is how barter system started, and this gave rise to occupation, trade, business relationship among various different groups of people. Now, this particular chapter importantly states about various important changes that took place in earlier human life, which has a very significant relationship with our modern times, because that particular changes or development or observations only has given us a lot of discoveries, challenges, a lot of inventions into our life, which has made human life in a better, or has put human life in a better stage. So this is all about this particular chapter. I'll be posting more details about this chapter, or the pages of written details about this chapter for the students in the individual group, and activities which are required we will be informed to the student very soon. I hope that everyone is safe at home. Be safe and be healthy.